Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. First things first, I want to thank everyone who saw my Amet video. It really does mean a lot to me when people are checking out my videos, because I really love learning about comic book characters and stories, and I really love taking what I've learned and sharing it with you guys. And I know to a lot of people, 400 plus views isn't a lot, but to me, it's honestly super cool, and I'm super happy and proud that you guys checked it out. But unfortunately, I have some bad news. My PC kind of blew up. So that sucks. But that's okay, because what I've done is I'm sidestepping around this whole problem. It's kind of hilarious, I'm not going to lie. I found my old laptop from about 10 years ago, which is an old Toshiba satellite that my wife used to play Sims on. And that is my new setup until my new PC comes in end of April. So for the next few weeks, we're going to go from my typical 3 videos a week that I've been trying to do, and I've been actually kind of liking. I've been loving the how much content I've been putting out, to 1 week, because this computer, let me tell you, it's struggling. I'm not even sure how this video is going to turn out, because I have to run Discord on browser because it gets that rough on this thing. So apologies ahead of time if the editing is super wonky. I'm trying my best on what I can do right now, but you don't want to hear me ramble. You clicked on this video because 1, you're my mom who's here to support my fruitless endeavors. Shout out to you, Mom. Or 2, you're here to learn about Mark Spector's younger brother, Randall Spector, also known as Shadow Knight. If that's the case, let's get started. Randall Spector first appeared in Hulk magazine number 17 in October of 1979, technically just a year before Moon Knight got his first series. When we first meet Randall, we meet him as the Hatchet Man, kinda. And the reason why I say kinda will make sense later, just trust me. You see, the Hatchet Man would run around New York killing nurses with, a hatchet. Goes with the name. You gotta hit that branding. Moon Knight would try to stop this fiend, and upon fighting him, he would find out that this was his brother Randall, who went crazy, and in their fight, Randall would end up dying. But plot twist, it wasn't his brother. It was the classic, some man who had a lot of plastic surgery to look like your brother, then implanted his memories, who made him think he was your brother, the whole time gag. You know, that classic trick that we've all fallen for once or twice? Yeah. So now that that's covered, let's talk about his true origin. Growing up, Randall and Mark were very close to each other, mostly playing war games in the backyard. With Randall being the younger brother, he always looked up to Mark, and he would end up following in his footsteps. When Randall turned 18, he enlisted into the military and had a semi-successful career, and he even met a girl and created a family. At some point, Randall would absorb too much radiation from the uranium bullets he would use, and the radiation would alter his DNA, giving him essentially laser eye beams that he only used twice since we've met him. So I don't even know why it's important. But anyways, he would actually hurt the nurse treating him when his powers would emerge, and this would get him kicked out of the military. Now, following getting kicked out of the military, he had nothing. No savings, no pension, nothing at all. So, obviously, in classic comic fashion, his wife and kid would leave him because there's no love in anything. Now, with nowhere to turn, Randall would follow Mark again and become a mercenary for hire. His career as a mercenary would be very successful until one day, on a mission in Egypt, Randall would get attacked by another group of bandits that was led by the Bushman and also his brother Mark. Now, Mark never knew his brother was part of this, was over there. So, with Randall dying in the desert, he would beg for help. And as Randall begged, he would end up falling through the sand into the tomb of Khonshu. Now looking for a way out, he found a script that when it was deciphered, it would make his skin become unbreakable. And with the script, he would end up joining the cult of Khonshu, with everyone believing that he was the new Fist of Khonshu, the true avatar, Shadow Knight. After this, several years would pass by, and he would try to claim revenge on Mark, blaming him for everything. He would do this by putting Marlene in the hospital and putting Mark's best friend, Frenchie Duchamp, in a wheelchair. After this, Moon Knight would swear to take revenge, and the Punisher and Moon Knight would end up tracking down Shadow Knight, and during this fight, Moon Knight would end up cracking his unbreakable skin, and the Punisher would end up killing Randall by shooting his cracked skin with a machine gun. Now, we wouldn't really see Randall for over 10 years, and we'd all presumed that he was dead, until the Shadowland storyline, where he would somehow come back to life and reclaim the title of Shadow Knight. This time he would attack Moon Knight's girlfriend again, Marlene, while she was pregnant, almost killing her. And he would do this, try to drag Moon Knight out and, try to get his revenge once again. and Moon Knight would end up tracking down Randall while they were both searching for the Sapphire Crescent. And in this fight, Mark would finally kill his brother for good. So all in all, Shadow Knight has been appeared, and if you count like Hulk magazine number 17, number 18, we're talking like 9 issues total. So there's not a lot here, right? Because like we do get his backstory, but these fights always end up being pretty fast, it feels like, and it's mostly like them just fighting. He would end up dying, and that was really it. So I don't have much on Shadow Knight, but this is what I do have. So I hope you guys did enjoy the video. And again, if you like this content, please like and subscribe. It really does help the channel. And again, we're always trying to reach 1,000 subs by the end of the year. Personally, I think we have a good chance of doing it. And other than that, I hope you guys have a great day, and I'll check you guys out later. See ya.